Good day, everyone. It's Thursday, October 30th, and these are the New York Times Games from Custom Connections. No fancy preamble today, other than to say thank you for all your support. Our starting word today for Wordle is Vison, V-I-S-O-N, courtesy of me on the Wheel of Words. And a Vison is just a fancy way of saying mink. So let's get into it. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. And Vison gets us nothing at all. Okay. Well, the bot likes place. Let's do place. Place into. No. L and A need a home. E is locked in. I could just swap the position of those two. I could do a word like lathe as well. That would not be terrible. Yeah, I'm thinking lathe. Lathe in 3. All right, there you go. Sometimes you gotta trust your gut. Just go with the first thing you think of. Normally it works out for the best, but sometimes it can go terribly wrong. Today was one of the latter, or the former ones there. The first thing I said. All right, so let's check out the bot. I can compare it to the computer, but not to other people. I'm doing it too early. All right, 88 skill, 54 luck out of 3. That's good. Vison brought down to 795, place down to 11. It would have done cart with an E on the end, a la carte. But place was, I think, up there. Trace, yeah, place is probably going to be, actually there's a lot there. Okay, maybe it's not that great, but it's pretty good overall, let's just say that. And then lathe was the answer, so 83 skill, 95 luck. That's the way to do it, I guess, right? It looks like the bot also had a 3. So place, sable, lathe. Very, very good. Okay, good. That's it for that. Let's move on to the Wheel of Words. Find what we'll start with for Friday, Fearless Friday. So let's give it 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and here we go. All right, no new additions. Recording this video just after Wednesdays. Okay, for Friday we will start with Cali Asian, about, or because this has been such a recent request, about. There you go, Cali Asian. That's my Canadian pronunciation of about, just for you. Okay, so if you all want to join me starting with about or a boot tomorrow, that'd be great. It's completely up to you. But let's take it off the wheel and move on swiftly to connections. All right, October 30th, the day before Halloween. Are we going to get some Halloween content in here? Or are you going to save that for tomorrow? Let's find out. All right, well, there we go. Pumpkin, horror, murder, mystery. Butler, angel, romance, charm, fantasy, bloom, sugar, parliament, levy, love, gaggle, and Guthrie. Okay. Well, these could be sections at a bookstore. Horror, mystery, romance, fantasy. Makes sense to me. Guthrie. It's like Arlo Guthrie, Woody Guthrie. Ends with 3. I don't think we're doing that again. Words that end with homophones for numbers. A gaggle of geese. A murder of crows. A parliament. A levy. Is levy going to be one? Butler. Arlo Butler, Woody Butler. Pumpkin. Okay, we definitely have groups of animals here. Parliament, gaggle, and murder, for sure. I don't know the last one, though. I don't think there's a mystery of animals, or a horror, or a romance, or a fantasy. So these would be sections of a bookstore. Angel. Is it like Dan Levy or Eugene Levy? Chris Angel. Orlando Bloom. Actors' last names. I think there's an Austin Butler or something. Guthrie fits in there. Don't think I want to try that first though. Charm, pumpkin. Okay, well, Levy, Butler, Bloom, and Guthrie. Last names of people. Seems pretty flimsy to try first though. Although it's probably right. But I don't see the connection between these people. Woody Guthrie and Arlo Guthrie I don't think are relevant in the slightest right now. In my opinion. Other than in these puzzles. Let's go with the bookstore sections first. Horror, mystery, fantasy, and romance. Fiction genre, sure. Okay. A murder, a parliament, a gaggle. I guess a levy makes sense though, but sugar rush, pumpkin, angel, you can also call someone pumpkin, sugar, love, angel, like terms of endearment. Let's try it. Terms of endearment, there you go. Well, I'm 2 for 2 so far naming them. Okay. I think it's got to be a levy for the group of animals. But charm doesn't seem like a last name. Guthrie does, or Levy does. A charm of animals? Let's try it. Groups of animals. Collective nouns for birds. Okay. Yeah, geese, crows. Parliament, I forget, even though I just saw it the other day in Custom Connections. And charm, I don't think I've ever seen. So, Levy, Bloom, Butler, and Guthrie. Last names of actors. Let's try it. I don't know what's special about these guys otherwise, except that they're actors and these are their last names. People whose first names are U.S. cities. Orlando Bloom, Austin Butler, I guess Arlo Guthrie, Arlo, Woody, I don't know. And then Eugene, of course, Eugene, Oregon. Wow. Well, as a non-American, I can appreciate this being a category, but this is going to be almost impossible for anybody that doesn't live in Canada or US. I'll be honest with you. Eugene, Oregon is not the most popular place in the world. Arlo or Woody, no chance. Austin and Orlando, sure. But, okay, that's fine. I'm doing this too early for the bots, so let's just move directly on to Custom Connections. Alright, Custom Connections. Our puzzle today is Rodolfo 39 by Randy M. Back from a bit of a stint away from puzzle making, but I'm sure Randy M's back with a vengeance. Let's see what he has for us today. So we have the words acute, beef, umbrella, canopy, emergent, serious, pepper, level, dire, pavilion, tent, critical, awning, cover, understory, and floor. Okay. Something can be emergent, serious, acute, critical, and dire, just like very time sensitive, life threatening maybe, situations. Okay. There's a lot of coverings here. An awning, a pavilion, a tent, an umbrella, a canopy. Okay. Beef and pepper, level, floor, understory, and cover. Okay, I think there's a group of 4 within the 6 here that I don't have highlighted. But I gotta figure out what that is. Beef and pepper. I think I should focus on that first. Beef and pepper. Food. I was just talking about this yesterday with somebody. Ground beef, ground pepper, ground floor, yeah, like in a building. Ground cover. Ground cover. It could be ground level. Like in a parking garage, ground level. Maybe. Okay. Well, that's something to hang my hat on, I suppose. I'll keep cover in mind though, but yeah. I think cover would go better with like things that provide shelter. A cover, a tent, a pavilion, an umbrella, a canopy. Understory, that's yeah, it's interesting. Okay. So there's a group of 5 out of the ones highlighted here. So I gotta figure out which one comes out. Would you say it's emergent or would you say it's an emergency? Emergent's like on the scene, like it's just showing up. It's emergent. So maybe that comes out. Dire, serious, acute, and critical. Time sensitive, life threatening as per situation. Urgent, okay. Alright, I feel good about the ground stuff now, I think. Ground beef, ground pepper, ground level. Actually, it could still be ground cover or ground floor. Okay, gotta figure something else out first. An awning, an umbrella, a pavilion, and a tent. A canopy, I think, is a type of tent, or an aspect of a tent. An awning. No, I guess a canopy could just be a piece of, yeah, like a tarp or something, right? Canopy. Okay. You know, let's try this. Things that provide shelter. Things that provide shade. Okay. Ground beef, ground level, ground cover, ground pepper. The canopy, canopy, emergent, understory, and floor. Maybe it's cover. Cover, canopy, emergent, and understory. Was this like tree growth? Okay, and these are ground blank. Oh, no. Maybe it's ground cover. And the floor could be part of the rainforest. Like there's the canopy, the emergent, foliage, the understory, maybe the second layer, and then the floor of the rainforest or something. Ground blank. There we go. Words after ground. All right, then this is parts of the, I guess, the rainforest, the different sections, I suppose. Layers of the rainforest. Okay. Well, you got an error out of me, Randy, which, you know, I come to expect, no matter the distance between the puzzles. So, yeah, very good. I'm sure everyone else on the channel enjoyed it too. You sent me 5 puzzles, so you'll be around for a little bit still, and welcome back. All right, let's move on to our preview of tomorrow. And we have Equations That Sum to Blank by AGL. So this is the third of 3 puzzles AGL sent me. Looks math related, which is definitely not my forte, but I'll give it my all, and I'm sure you will as well if you choose to do it. Yeah, let's convene tomorrow and discuss. All right, let's move on to our last game of the video, which is Strands. Puzzle 606. The theme today is If I'm Being Picky. 6 theme words. Okay. Well, opinion maybe is in there. Option. If I'm being picky. Choice words or something. Okay, I see choice right here. Elective. It's an elective, it's a choice. You, is that alternative there? Alternative, no. Oh, alternative, yeah, okay. All right, so you decide. That's what it is. Very good. All right, elective. Alternative. Option, yeah, so I thought. Choice and what's this going to be? Probably starts with D. Druthers? I have not heard of that in my life. Druthers. All right, well, I'll take their word for it and look that up off screen. All right, well, that's an Oranje Perfect, which is nice to see some graphics on the screen after a couple of days of none. And yeah, let me know your results for any or all of the games. I'll be back with more New York Times games tomorrow. Check out my other content in the meantime. Drop a like, subscribe, comment, hype, and just let me know how your day's going, something interesting going on. Yeah, all right, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye for now.